Today in the shop we have a Mercedes Benz ML320. I'm going to show you a few things that may help you if you're having belt problems or have to change the water pump or fan clutch. This info can be applied to other Mercedes Benz vehicles based off the W163 chassis or vehicles that have the M112 and M113 engine. All right, today we've got an ML320 in here that has got a couple of small issues I'm going to fix. One, see if we can get it in here. All right, you see all this in here. This upper radiator hose is leaking a little bit. Looks like it's boiling some coolant off from there, so there's some coolant loss. We're going to put an upper radiator hose on that to fix that. And then if you look, see if we can get it to focus. All right, so if you look right here, you can see that the paint is removed next to the belt. And if you look at the belt, see if we can pull this over, the edge is frayed. It's actually slipped off the back of that pulley a couple of times. And what I think has happened is the last person that worked on this that put a, he told me they put a fan and a fan clutch on it, or just a fan clutch. But anyways, you have to remove the fan clutch by spinning it off these threads. And I think instead of using the normal tool to keep this from spinning, they put something behind here to pry against the water pump, and it actually moved the water pump out just a little bit. And because of that, the belt is actually falling off the backside of the pulley. So although you could probably fix this in a pinch by beating on the front of the water pump with a hammer and putting it back in if you were stranded, we're going to put a new water pump on there. And I've removed the fan shroud to give more room, and so I could get a decent video of this. Just a little trick on the fan shroud. There are two bolts at the very bottom. You get them from the under the car, 10 millimeter head, and then you kind of rock the shroud back and forth to bring it up through the top. All right, right here, this is the clip that the shroud goes into. There's one on each side. They are very tight, so it takes a little bit of work to get the shroud out. This is the tensioner, 17 mil, goes right on the bottom here. So right there, you can see how you can move it. All right, so the water pump has been reinstalled and the belt alignment is much better. You see right here, you can see that the area wore off by the belt with no paint almost matches up perfectly with the belt if it'll focus. Come on. All right, there we go. So you can see it's aligned much better now. The water pump on this was pretty easy to R&R. However, every single bolt on it is almost a different length and a different size. There was 3 different diameters of bolts, and the lengths were all over the place. So be really careful that you keep track of where they go. Some guys use a cardboard box. Right here, you'll see on the water pump I took out, you can see the impeller was actually rubbing against the backside of the casting. So that was the issue of this vehicle. The customer, since he got the vehicle back, has said that it's actually a lot quieter than it was. All right, everyone, I really appreciate you watching. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe if you want to see more, and leave some comments. Tell me what you thought about the video. Till next time.